Okay. I've got Rodney on my phone, so let's call this special meeting for the statewide ACC together. It is March 3rd, 2025. We called this meeting because there were some additional questions on a Maryland Transportation Authority case file concerning 4 officers and 8 allegations. With that being said, I think the last meeting, we all already declared that we didn't have any conflicts. So can I get a motion to go into closed session?
I'll make that motion to go into closed session.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, we're now in the closed session. I understand, Donna.
Hang on, I got to read the statement.
Oh, right, sorry.
It is proposed the statewide administrative charging committee's open session of its special 28th meeting on March 3rd, 2025 be adjourned to a closed session. The session will be closed under the authority of General Provisions Article 3-305B, 1, 2, and 7 of the Annotated Code of Maryland. The reasons for closing the session are to discuss the appointment and employment of an individual over whom the committee has jurisdiction, and to protect the privacy or reputation of an individual with respect to a matter that is not related to public business, and to obtain legal advice on the matter. During this closed session, the topics to be discussed are administrative charging committee cases.
Okay. Carrie, we're back in the open session. The special statewide ACC meeting has concluded for March 3rd, 2025. We heard allegations from Maryland Transportation Authority against 4 officers, total of 8 allegations. The committee found that those allegations were not to be administratively charged and all 8 were exonerated. And that concludes our business for this special meeting.
Well, I don't know that it concludes the business. I think we need to be make a strong statement to the investigating authorities or the agency that it's, unless there is some justifiable reason for the delay in providing this case to our attention, it's unconscionable to wait until 7 days before the expiration or the statute of limitations expires.
Yes,
and expect that that this agency or this entity is going to respond to that.
Rodney, did you have anything you wanted to add?
His Honor replied exactly as I was saying, that we shouldn't have to wait like this.
Okay, I will draft a letter. I will send it to the committee members, and if you all accept what I have, or you can make edits, then we will send that letter to the department. But we did this once before, and I think this is an appropriate situation. While we really don't have the authority to provide advice, these are observations, and we would ask them to, particularly make sure they get files to us with at least 30 days before their due date.
I mean, we all understand that things can happen, and that investigations we have to sidetrack for whatever reasons. But absent some explanation for presenting it so late, it just doesn't make any sense.
No, and we fortunately have really not had a lot of problems. My understanding are some of the counties in the city have had more of those problems, but particularly I read some things about Baltimore City. And I actually had a questionnaire that I filled out during the summer asking about how many files that we were receiving late. And in the prior year, I think we may have had one that was time sensitive that we had to have a special meeting. And it was about this time last year. So, but I do think sending this letter is an appropriate means for us to communicate our feelings back to these agencies.
Hey, Bob.
Yes.
I got an answer to a question that you asked about earlier, who the annual report goes to.
Yes.
It goes to the governor's office, the Senate office, and the House. All those contacts that everybody's appointed by, it goes to them.
Does it go to legislative services?
No, we sent it. It should go to the speaker to
Right.
the president of the Senate and to the governor's office, because that's who appointed the folks on the committee.
Okay, good. Thank you. And I think everybody has responded that the annual report is good to go. So Carrie will be distributing that shortly.
And I've also got 6 pages done on the operating procedures.
Oh, great.
So they are cranking out. Matthew and I are going to meet later this week to kind of look at a few more of the details of it, but they should be coming your way soon.
Just remember, plagiarism is the purest form of flattery. So there are plenty out there that the counties have put together that you can draw off of.
Yep. And I've reached out to all my people, so they have been very helpful giving me what they have.
Good. I'm glad you have people. Good. There any other business for the good of the order?
Did you want to mention April's meeting and having
Yeah.
somebody take care of those things?
Yeah. One of the committee members here is going to have to compile the decision reports at the end of April. I am flying off to Spain and Portugal for 15 days, so I'm not going to be able to do the decision report. So if somebody can step up to do that, I would appreciate it. You all don't have to volunteer at once right now, but we need to have a decision before the end of April.
Will you be here to run the meeting?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. I made sure my calendar was open for that, but I didn't give myself enough time to accommodate getting, I have to leave here the day before to go to Northern Virginia to fly out of Dulles. So kind of messed me up, and I lost a day.
I nominate Rodney.
He did very well last time, so.
Rodney still on?
I'm still on. I'll consider.
Okay.
He could have his honor do it to well, since he's familiar with these procedures.
I think you got nominated.
Yeah, I officially nominated. Can I get a second?
Judge Mitchell just said second.
I said nothing.
I know, I read his mind.
Yeah.
We'll be in contact this week, Bob.
Okay, thanks, Rodney. Good.
Okay.
Anything else for the good of the order? Good. Everybody, thank you very much. And
Thank you.
thank you.
You need a motion.
I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Everyone.